Okie dokie, they've done the draw. I'm not looking at it at the moment because as they were pulling out the seeds, it was just you couldn't see what was going on, and I wanted to kind of have a look at it and just react to what I see coming up. So they've just paused it now on. Well, I've paused it on the first quarter. So let's have a look. All right, Sabalenka, she's got a wild card. Okay, Pavlyuchenkova, second round. Raducanu. Ooh, that'd be a good matchup in the third round if Raducanu gets that far. Mboko, nice. Emerson Jones, that's a tough draw for the Aussie. Clara Towson's not been in great form, so the Mboko probably could get through there. Round of 16 against Sabalenka. That's my first thoughts. Alexandrova. Putintseva Hadamaya is unseeded at the moment. She has dropped a bit. Kostyuk, who was in great form, so that's the one to watch out for, particularly in this quarter, which is Paolini, who's not in the greatest of form either. So this could be something for Kostyuk to go through. Priscilla Hon has got a qualifier. That's great. She needs a good draw. She's been playing well, but tough draws. And Medina Fresh. So Sabalenka is drawn to have Paolini in the quarters, but I don't think Paolini would go that far. I think maybe it could be Kostyuk, but there's Mboko up there as well. But Raducanu, Sabalenka, let's hope we see that. All right, let me just skip ahead now. We'll get to the next section. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo. Pause. Okay, Danilovic versus Venus Williams. I mean, Olga's in good form. She's having some wins in Hobart. It's a shame because it could be Coco Gauff versus Venus Williams. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Okay, Buzis Monero, okay, qualifier. Vondrusova against Gauff, okay. Mukova played well in Brisbane. Jacqueline Christian, she's playing really well in Adelaide. That's a tough first round. Okay, who else we got there? Lynette Navarro. Lynette, I think, made the semis a few years ago. That's tough, but Navarro looked pretty good in Adelaide so far. Gauff would have Mukova and Navarro. Okay, there's some big names coming up there for Gauff. And she's drawn into Sabalenka's half. So to be a Sabalenka Gauff semi if that turns out that way. Okay, I'm just doing the machinations. Svitolina. Okay, Svitolina. Talia Gibson against Britt. Okay, Krejcikova, Schneider. Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. And Svitolina playing well. This is a tough... Oh, Andreeva. Sakari there. Donovekic. Tomjanovic. Oh, that's a tough draw. Poor Tomjanovic. She has a qualifier. But Jan Strömska, if she gets through and makes the third round, that'd be a good result. This is a tough quarter. Like, for Gauff to get through here, she's going to have to be some big names to get through. Like, almost at every point here. So... yeah, tough draw for her, I would say. There's a few in here who are dangerous, kind of lower seeds like Mukova, Svitolina, Schneider. Krejcikova's unseeded. Whew, okay, let's skip ahead. Okay, next section. Rybakina, Zvan, okay, Golubic, Lusan, Maya joint the Aussie. Okay, check. Would meet Rybakina third round. That'd be a bit tough if she gets there. Mertens played well. United Cup very well. And then she's got Bencic again. They played that massive match. Oh my God. Katie Boulter. Kasakina in her first Australian Open for Australia on home soil. A qualifier. That's good. Let's hope she can get a win. Belinda will probably be too tough, but let's just hope she gets a win. Belinda looks good there. Would have Rybakina, who's in kind of like, I don't know, medium form, I guess. But again, names here. Mertens, Bencic, Rybakina all can do something in this part. Osaka wasn't super great United Cup, but she can always pull stuff together. Looking through, Eva Liss played well against Swiatek, so that could be a tough second round. Kimberly Birrell's having a great run in Adelaide. She's got a qualifier. That's good. Would have Samsonova. Interesting. Okay, looking at all this. Swiatek has a qualifier. Okay, awesome. I missed a section, so I'll go back in a section in a second. But okay, so Rybakina versus Swiatek for the... Ooh, if they're in good form, that's a tough draw. Because I think Rybakina, like, she could go and win the whole thing. That's a tough quarterfinal there with a couple of floaters like Bencic as a slow unseed and even Mertens. But I think Bencic should be the one there. Let's go back here. Here we go. Third quarter. Pegula. Okay, Kessler. 1 point slam. Paula Badosa. Okay, yep, sure. Like, Pegula should get through there. Leyla Fernandez going through Pliskova. Okay, Madison Keys and Fernandez, then Keys, then Pegula. Keys and Pegula. In the fourth round, American Showdown, former champ. Wow, that'll be interesting. Noskova, Heather Preston, okay. Ostapenko against Noskova. Kenin, Peyton Stearns, All-American match up there. To Maria, Anisimova. That looks pretty good at the moment for Anisimova. Kenin, yep. Noskova, Ostapenko. I think Anisimova can get through there. Anisima. And then at the top, it's almost going to be an American to get through. You think in this one, like the Pegula, Keys, Anisimova, with dangers of always Ostapenko, but she doesn't look in great form. Noskova can do something. Wow. Okay, interesting. So then that semi would be one of those Americans, whatever, versus Swiatek and Rybakina. Ooh, that's a lot going on there. Okay. Overall, I think there's some gauff. I'm not sure if that's a tough draw. I feel like some like Russian also one might get through the second quarter. Maybe Sabalenka the first one. Maybe the Pegula Keys and it's over here, and then the winner of Swiatek Rybakina. It's actually all kind of portioned out, but maybe there's a bit of opening in gauff section if I had to guess out of the whole lot. But I'll do a full analysis just as my first reaction to what I've seen coming through. So bring on the men.